Hey guys, thank you for choosing Graber Outdoors to look at your outdoor living project. We appreciate the opportunity to at least meet up and look at your project and educate you about Trex decking and who we are as a company. We're the largest Trex deck builder in the Midwest. We've been doing this for 10 years now. I took the business on from my father in 2015 and have expanded it, and we have locations in St. Louis, Kansas City, Wichita, Des Moines, Columbia, and Lake of the Ozarks. We're sort of an oddball company. We only specialize in building Trex decks. We do a few wood decks. We do some outdoor living spaces with that, but we won't remodel your bathroom. We won't redo your kitchen, et cetera, et cetera. So we really focus on Trex decks. We like to believe ourselves to be the A team of Trex decking. So we've been doing this for about 10 years. We really enjoy using the products. We have a high confidence in Trex decking and their warranties, etc. And our crews really love it because they do the same thing over and over again every day. And we really get more efficient from the labor part. Labor is probably our most expensive input cost. So the more you use the same product, do the same thing, the better you get at it and the better end result you, the customer, have and we have as a company. So the primary purpose of our sales call today is one of our sales associates obviously has showed up, knocked on your door due to the pre-scheduled appointment you made on our website or over the phone. So while they're outside pulling measurements and looking at different details, you will be watching this video in order to educate yourself about deck building, who Graber Outdoors is, and what the next steps would be. So they will pull all the measurements, take a bunch of pictures that will all get taken back. And our estimating team back at the office will, within 3 to 4 business days, have a nice laid out proposal send out to you, breaking down line item pricing along with a nice rendering if it's a new build project. We also do quite a few deck remodels. That's one of the things our sales associate will be trying to compare. Can we keep the frame? Does it have to be completely new? And give you some good, honest feedback and assessment on that part of it. So we're gonna pull some measurements, we're gonna take a bunch of pictures, we're gonna give you some basic literature and educate you, give you some good groundworks for making a good choice with your outdoor living space. As far as samples, we'll probably wait until our next appointment to get more into that because it can be a little overwhelming if you do too much too soon. Let's talk a little bit about sales process now. We are blue collar guys. We have checking account balances, savings, and home loans like a lot of other people. So we understand the importance of this project making sense to you. So our goal, sometimes this takes multiple revisions, add some things, remove some things, but our goal is to get you that apex point where your budget and what you're wanting to do meets up. And that's where we sell a project and get to work for you. We will obviously be following up and asking questions, but we're not going to be soliciting you with a bunch of emails and a bunch of robocalls, so please rest assured on that. But we appreciate feedback on, is it too much, not enough, can we add this, do that? And that helps us reach you to that point of where this turns into a project, because that's our ultimate goal. Now we do offer some financing options. If you go on our website, Graber Outdoors /financing, we do have Wells Fargo, which offers a 12-month interest-free option that does perform a hard credit check when you apply for that. And then we also have Acorn. It's integrated right into your quote. If you look at the bottom, that does not perform a hard credit check. It's a third-party vendor. You put in your information, it'll gather 5 to 6 offers for you that you can pick and choose from different banks. A lot of people really like that. So between the financing, inspecting your deck, giving you good feedback, many times it's a process, and we're at first base right now. We're gonna have to probably redo this proposal multiple times and get it to that point where it makes sense. My personal record was a lady in Olathe that it took 27 revisions, but we did sell the deck and we built her a very beautiful deck. So we are on board. We would love to have the opportunity to answer your questions and also to help redo that quote, move those stairs, remove that railing, add that flooring upgrade, and reach to that point that you're comfortable. So let's talk about color meeting. So you've got your design, you like the rendering, you like the price, and you're ready to buy a deck from Graber Outdoors. What happens next? So we come out, we bring all our samples, we get into colors, we talk about to move the post here and there, we discuss where the materials are gonna go, where the dumpster is gonna go. So along with that, we will go through all the colors, all the details, and we will lay out a clear plan for you. Once that has been all completed, and you finalize that final proposal, we will send out a 5% retainer invoice. That's what gets you on our build schedule. Once we have that 5% retainer invoice, you will get a specific start date, and 95% of the time we show up on that day. So that's somewhat abnormal for contractors, unfortunately, but we're very specific with that. So usually 5% down to get on the schedule, 45% the day we start, and remainder upon satisfactory completion. For projects over $50,000, we usually do a progress invoice. Midway through the project, that goes from 50% to 75% and leaving the last 25% until completion. So we go through the color meeting, we pick out all our colors, go through all our details, and we have a sold project that's ready to go into the build schedule. So once Jessica, our office admin, gets that from our sales staff, she will send out an email giving you your build start date. After that, we start this process within our office admin where we schedule a dig right to mark utilities about a week before the project starts. Our permitting staff takes the file and gets to work on starting to pull and draft a permit. We usually do not directly interact with HOAs, but we give you all the help and information you need to get that HOA approval. Permitting is usually 4 to 6 weeks to get a permit pulled in most municipalities. So if someone's telling you they can be there tomorrow, you should probably be a little concerned because they're not pulling a permit. Permitting is probably one of the toughest parts of our job that people underestimate from deck building. It takes a lot of time, a lot of revisions, and there's just this constant pressure to get that permit done and completed in time to build your deck. So we have this entire staff behind us. Many times we have people ask us about the permit charge on our quote. Well, why does the permit cost $350? I'm pretty sure down at City Hall I can pull a permit for $150. Well, we have a lot of man hours. We have an engineer we pay, we have a draftsman we pay, and there's a lot of work that goes into finalizing your design and getting ready for the build team to show up. So it's the first day on the job. You're ready for your new deck build. The team has showed up. You have a dumpster and a porta pot sitting out on the driveway as pre-communicated with the team leader. The project manager has successfully communicated everything. You will have gotten your email the week before introducing you to the project manager and the team leader, and you're ready to build your deck. Exciting day. So we were going to be there every day, and starting from the day we told you we're going to be there. If we're going to be running late or something, or we have a rain day, the team leader will be communicating that with you. There will be daily cleanups done every day. The team will be polite and courteous. There will not be a job site radio. There will not be any smoking. And we will have a team that builds Trex decks every day for Graber Outdoors on your job site. And you are going to have an exceptional experience. That's another one of our Graber guarantees that we have. So they're going to be there every day. They're going to work through things. We welcome interaction throughout the day. We can't fix it if we can't know about it. So the team leader and you are going to have a great relationship and walking through some of the challenges together as a team to make the project come out together. And at the end of it all, our hope is that you really not only have an exceptional product, but you've also had an exceptional experience and you're glad you met Graber Outdoors. Okay, let's talk about what happens when the deck is completed. So the deck is completed, the front is cleaned up, the yard has been cleaned up, all the daily cleanups that happened, all the details have been taken care of, that final inspection's taken care of, and you've made that final payment. The unfortunate part as a homeowner, this is when you figure out whether you hired the right contractor or not, because within wood decks, either there is no follow-up, there is no warranty, there is no service calls. But with a Trex deck, you have a 25-year fade and stain warranty, 12-year Trex Pro Platinum labor warranty, and you've spent $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, and you need a partner that's committed to helping you walk through this for the next 15 to 20 years to help you take care of your deck. Once the project's been completed, we register the warranty with Trex. We make sure the permit has been taken care of, everything's been finalized. We guarantee the deck to pass inspection and to meet current code requirements, and you're enjoying your deck. We'll send out a video with all the cleaning and care instructions. We're going to give you a nice grill mat with their logo on it. But the hard part as a consumer is guessing. You know, right now when you're looking at spending money and doing a home improvement project, every contractor in the world is going to be nice to you and take your phone call. But what you really know if you hired the right guy is after the final check's been cut and the project's over with and we're still taking your phone call, you know you've picked a winner. We'll come back out. Many times people have a service call because the grill hit the railing or something needs to be tightened, or they think something looks funny. We just had a guy this week that had a squirrel chewing on his rain escape, so we had to go help him take care of. So we're a committed partner to help you take care of your beautiful Trex deck for the next 25 years. And we're gonna be there to pick up the phone just as eagerly to come do a service call as we were to come out and look at your deck. And that's a Graber guarantee. So once everything's taken care of, our really bread and butter is 5-star reviews. The team will ask you for the review and ask if there's anything else they could have done in order to gain that review. If you leave us a 5-star review, our team gets a free lunch. So they're very motivated to gain that for the sake of getting that free lunch. So we appreciate the review. And if we did not meet your expectations, we would appreciate the opportunity to at least communicate and try our very best to solve that as much as possible. So at the end of this, thank you for the opportunity to look at your outdoor living space and to give you an estimate on it. And if it turns into a project, great. And if not, we're very grateful for the opportunity, and we will look forward to maybe serving you on something else in the future. So thank you and have an exceptional day.